Welcome everyone to a new video. So with the recent release of mods to the PlayStation 5, I thought it would be a good idea to maybe bring out some recommendations of what servers that I do suggest trying on. I have tried these on both PlayStation 5 and also PC, so it doesn't matter really what console you're on. I've definitely seen them work on everything. Some do require a little bit more storage than others, which I will mention. But a couple of these servers as well that I'm going to be mentioning probably don't require a lot of download for mods, especially on console. So with no particular order, I'm going to start off with the conflict servers. So a lot of these servers, depending on which ones you choose from, don't require a lot of mods to install. But they do take you away from the vanilla based game. But one of the cool things I like about this is that they actually change it to different eras. So like the Vietnam War era, you can even get the Iraq War era, you can get all sorts, which is really cool. So if you're new to the modded servers and you don't want to go too crazy on the mods and you don't want to take a lot of space up on your console, I definitely recommend playing these conflict servers. Like I say, you don't need a lot of storage to download the mods, and you can actually have a lot of fun to basically go away a little bit from the vanilla stuff and just, have a little bit of fun without needing to download a lot of stuff. I don't technically play on these servers quite often, but like I say, I've played on PlayStation. They've worked really, really well. So if you want to try them out, I'll definitely give these a recommendation. Now, one of the most popular servers that I have to mention on here, yes, they do take up a lot of assets and a lot of mods you have to install. However, they're great fun. So the WCS servers, basically, that kind of throws you into modern combat. And the scenario is basically between NATO and Russia, World War III. So if you're on console, probably check them out. A lot of the other servers that you may find on your adventures through the modded community do actually use WCS assets. So once you've downloaded all these mods, you probably find out that other servers that you might end up joining do actually run these particular assets as well. But WCS can be a very, very popular server, and it can take up to maybe even an hour, half an hour to an hour just to get on, because they are that popular. But like I say, it's a completely new, unique way of playing Arma Reforger if you've come from just playing on the vanilla side of things. Now for something completely unique and different compared to what probably most of you are used to. This is basically like if GTA and roleplay got mixed into a military milsim game. So this is Elden Life, and literally, like I say, it's basically a role-playing server. You can be a criminal, you can be basically an upstanding civilian, you can even be a copper.
He's robbing me.
No. But honestly, it's insane. There's loads of stuff that you can do in this. And I've actually met a lot of friends over on this role-playing server. I've become a police officer on here, which you may have seen in previous videos. But one of the mad things about this is you actually have to put a proper job description thing in to join the PD. And you can also, like I say, either fight the PD, join them, become a civilian, you get robbed, and it's quite a unique experience from being in the vanilla servers. That's all I'm saying. And like I say, it doesn't require a lot of assets to even play these. But I'll tell you, you'll have a lot of fun and you'll make a lot of friends. Like I say, I've definitely made a few friends on Discord from just playing a lot of hours on Elden Life. But these servers are definitely a big recommend if you want something just completely different and you miss playing GTA and you want to play GTA on an Arma game, then these servers are definitely for you. Next we have up is the American Civil War. I've come to really like this particular server, just the fact where it's actually a completely new, different map as well. It's actually based around Yellowstone, which is really insane. So you've got a lot of forest fighting, you've got some city fighting as well, so you've got a mixture. It's insane. And it's difficult as well because obviously everyone's wearing similar gear, from civilian gear to military gear, using the same similar weapons. You've got tanks, you've got everything, and it's really good fun. If you want, if you're struggling to get on the WCS servers because it's so full, you might find it a little bit easier to get on the US Civil War servers. Because I don't know if they're that popular yet. I have had a few games where they've got around about 20, 30, 40 people in. And I mean, you still get decent battles from that. But with obviously all these new PlayStation players coming in as well, it might make it a little bit different. It might make it a little bit more difficult to get in. So as soon as you get the mods, definitely jump onto this because it's a load of fun. Alrighty, so last we have OPR Fargo. I had to add this on here, even though there is a lot of assets to download for this particular modded server. It's quite interesting because it's set obviously during the current war with Ukraine and Russia. There's a lot of trench warfare, lots of ambushes. The actual game, going in there, it's quite intense because obviously it's first person only. You can't go on third person, so that's including driving vehicles and whatnot. So the combat, when you get in combat, it's quite intense. But if that's what you're looking for, you want something as close as to the real thing as possible, then, well, I'll definitely recommend doing the server. So that's basically just some servers that I definitely recommend trying out, maybe having a look at, giving them a shot, because I've definitely had a lot of fun on all of the servers that I've basically just described there. And like I say, most of them, if not all of them, work well on the console. Now and then you may have one or two crashes, but like I say, it just makes the game quite interesting. But if this video did help you guys, give you some ideas what servers to try, definitely hit that subscribe button and like. Really helps the channel, and hopefully I might catch you on one of these servers. Who knows? Take care everyone, stay awesome, and I'll see you soon.